So there we go. All right, guys, here we go again. Let's try this again, like part 3. Right, so we're going to talk about work attitudes. When you're at work, you have to have a good attitude. You got to get the job done. You got to be nice. You got to solve problems. Sometimes you got to go, okay, be nice. Okay, that's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about. We're going to do a little play, and I know that you guys love doing these little scenarios. I know Breezer, you really love them, but so does Geo, and so does Mr. Toy. Okay, so they're going to act out some plays for us now, which is a surprise to them as well. So it'll be great. I'll join in too, but we're going to ask questions at the end. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys, and here we go. All right, so I'm going to make it bigger because I don't have my glasses on. All right, so this one is called Finish the Job. Okay, finish the job. In other words, get her done. Right. Okay, so we have 2 actors, 2 lovely ladies called Nancy and Jen. So, Mr. Toy, would you like to be Nancy or Jen?
Nancy.
Oh, yeah, I've always thought of you as a proper Nancy. Good. And Geo, that means you're Jen. Okay, so Jen, it's got the same sound as Geo, Jen, but spelled differently. One with a J, one with a G. Yeah, that can be confusing, you know, with a G and a J. I always find that confusing. Some are pronounced J, some are pronounced G. This one is J, and Geo is J too. He could be Geo. Right. Anyway, so we're going to start. Nancy, off you go. Let's go.
There sure is a lot of laundry to do today. Isn't there, Jim?
The hotel was full last night. That makes for a busy day today.
A little while later. I'm gonna go get a candy bar. Would you like one?
No thanks.
So when Nancy comes,
When Nancy comes back, you were gone for a while. Did you get candy bars?
Yes, I did. I ate it quickly, but then I saw a friend in the lobby and we talked for a few minutes.
I see. I've been working the whole time. You were gone trying to keep up.
I know. I'm back to work now.
I wish you would stay at work. You start work great, but then get so distracted.
Zach.
What do you mean?
First, you are hungry, and then you find someone to talk to. What's next?
I'm not that bad.
I'm done twice as much as you just because I keep working.
Don't worry, we will get it finished.
I'm not worried. I have already done my part. You are the one who needs to finish.
Right, good job, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for keeping straight faces. As you can see, guys, this is a very typical work situation.
Right.
Right. So what's the problem with this? Okay. What do you think the problem was with this one?
The problem is that, you know, Jen is staying focused at work and doing her job, but Nancy's always getting distracted, you know, from doing her
Mhm.
work.
Right. So yeah, I think that's right. So the problem was that Jen's doing all the work and Nancy's going off for a break, and she's not really being fair to Jen, is she? Because she said, "I'm just going to go for a candy bar." Okay. But then she decided to do what? Have a chat with somebody along the way, do this, do that. So do you think she was gone for longer than she said she was going for?
Yes, she was.
Yeah,
Yes, yes.
yeah. And how does that make Jen feel? Jen, how do you feel about that?
I feel a little bit disappointed because Nancy took a little bit break longer
Yeah,
than as normal.
it's normal. Yeah, you know what Nancy's like. Once she gets talking, she's like that. She'll say hello to everybody. Well, Nancy, right? But yeah, so the problem was that whilst Nancy was out there talking to people, Jen was still working, doing all the work. So what's the feeling that Jen was? How do you think Jen was feeling? Begins with an F. She was probably starting to feel what?
Frustrated.
Yeah,
Yeah, frustrated, probably a little bit mad.
yeah, exactly. Feeling a little bit frustrated because she feels she's doing all the
Frustrated.
work. So, so what needs to be fixed?
The communication.
Communication, yeah.
Yeah, I thought you said vacation. Communication, not a vacation. Yeah, communication. Yeah. So and I think Nancy needs to be a little bit more honest. Okay, so how can we fix it? I gave one answer there.
Yeah, we just basically said it. They need to talk to each other,
Mhm.
get an understanding.
Yeah, and I think Nancy needs to be a little bit more honest. If she says she's going for 5 minutes, only go for 5 minutes. So if you go for 10 minutes, say I'll be back in 10 minutes. Don't come back in 20. Okay, and what will happen? Our final question: what will happen if this problem's not fixed?
They'll start having issues.
Will be worse.
Yeah, they'll have issues with each other. They,
Right? Yeah,
and
they'll have issues with each other. They probably don't want to come to work. They don't want to work with each other again. They might get into an argument. They'll get mad at each other, and then the job won't get done. Because what I think is that Jen might go, well, you know what? You just took 20 minutes, so this is my impersonation of Michael.
Mm-hmm.
tit for tat.
Yeah, so you take 20 minutes, I'm taking 20 minutes. And then Jen will go, well, Nancy will go, well, I'll take 30 then. And I'll just keep going and going. And guess what? The ultimate thing will be
Nothing.
you might get fired. You might lose your job, So just be respectful of your fellow workers, and just follow through on what you're going to say. All right, good job, guys. Thank you. Thanks, Nancy. Thanks, Jen. Good job. Good job, ladies. Thank you. All right, let's look at another one. Okay, now, let's see, we got Sam and the boss. All right, so any volunteers? Oh, I can
I'll
play
be
a
Sam.
position. You want to be Sam?
Yeah.
All right, I'll be the boss then.
Okay.
All right, so, I'm the boss, aren't I? So this one, be willing to try new things. Here we go. Mr. Gray. Oh, Gray. All right. Good morning, Sam.
Good morning, Mr. Gray.
Donna's out today. I'd like to try her job on the copy machine.
Joe knows how to do that. I'll ask him. I'll just stay here and do my job.
Well, I'm asking you to do it, Sam. And I would like you to learn Donna's job too.
But I've never worked on a copy machine before.
I know, Sam, but I think you might like it if you give it a chance.
I like my job.
And you're good at your job, but you may be good at this too.
But I already have one job to do. Why do I need to learn another one?
Because it's always good to learn new things, Sam.
Will you be training me, Mr. Gray?
Whoa. I will walk you through step by step. I already have a checklist made for you.
Really? That will help. Okay, I'll give it a try.
Great. I'm glad you're willing to take the chance.
It makes me nervous, but I'll do it for you.
Oh, good job. All right.
Good job, guys.
Thank you. All right. So, Mr. Gio, you were paying attention. Quel est le problème? What's the problem?
The problem was the boss trying to make Sam try to learn new things. I mean, in this case, like copy machine.
Right. And did Sam want to learn a new thing?
At the beginning, he wasn't, but at the end of the conversation, I mean, he said that he will give it a try.
Right.
I mean, to learn new things.
Yeah.
I mean, he was able to do it.
Right. Good. And Sam, how did you feel? How did that make you feel?
It made me nervous.
Yeah.
Trying new things always make me nervous.
Yes, exactly. So we kind of answered our own questions there. How can the problem be fixed? Sam tries new things. And the boss was cool because he said, I got a checklist for you. So you go, I do this, and I do this, and I do this. Okay. What would happen if the problem wasn't fixed? In other words, what would happen if Sam's like, oh no, oh hell no, I'm not doing that. Nope. I don't do that. It's not my job. What would happen to Sam?
Sam can get written up, or Sam just won't, the boss won't rely on him to do certain things.
Yeah. Sam might lose his job. The boss might say, Sam, you have to do this, then you learn this. So when you first start a job, guys, you probably might start off just doing one thing. You learn that, and when you get good at that, they say, okay, you're good at that, you got it. Now we're going to do this as well. Now let's do this one. And that makes you more employable. The more skills you can learn, and don't be afraid to try and learn a new skill. If somebody asks you to do something, it's because they think you are capable of doing it. They're not doing it just for the sake of it. They're like, no, you're clever, you're smart, you can do that. Okay, so good job. Right, let's go to the next one. Or not. There it is. That was scary, right? All right, so now be safe at work. We got Joe and Christy. So, Mr. Gio, would you like to be Joe or would you like to be Christy?
Yeah, I'll be Christy
You're
because you're like
Christy.
Joe's little. I mean, like I'll be Christy.
You're Christy. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm Joe. All right, so here we go. All right. So the scene starts off. Joe, that's me. Joe opens the door and bumps into Christy. Bang.
Slow down, Joe. You just about ran me over.
Oops. Sorry. Oh, and then I dropped stuff.
Vibing.
Ah!
Be careful, Joe. You are going to break something.
Oops, sorry. Oh, I banged into someone.
Pay attention, Joe. There is someone there.
Oops, sorry.
You are like a bull in a china shop today. Someone is going to get hurt. Things are going to get broken.
I just like to get my work done fast.
I mean, working fast, it's okay if you are safe. It is not okay if you causes problems.
I know. You're right, Christy. I'll try to remember to slow down and be more safe.
That was the last one. I didn't see. Can you please? That. Oh, we will all appreciate that.
Okay, thanks, Christy. Right, what's the problem, Mr. Toy?
The problem is that Joe's not being safe at work.
Yeah, Joe's not being safe. He's rushing around, banging into
Rushing.
people, dropping things like a bull in a china shop. Okay, that's what my mother would used to say to me when I broke things. All right, so what needs to be fixed?
What needs to be fixed? Joe needs to slow down.
He needs to slow down, doesn't he? Yes, he does. Okay, so how can it be fixed? He needs to slow down, take a breath, go,
Take his time.
calm down. You're on the clock. Calm down. Right. What will happen if this problem isn't fixed? If Joe's rushing around all day, breaking things, banging into people.
Well, he can hurt somebody at his job. He also cannot get his job done efficiently because he's just rushing to do it. So there's little things that you might have to go over, and Joe's not paying attention to it. So he might.
Yeah. He won't get his job done. He might scare away customers. People might not want to work with him. And ultimately, if he breaks things, he might have to pay for them, and ultimately he may lose his job.
Right.
Okay? So you've got to be safe and you've got to be responsible at work. So yeah, good job.
Yeah. Remember, guys. I mean, first thing always is safety.
Right. Exactly.
Yes, sir.
Being safe is safe for you, safe for customers, safe for your work colleagues, and safe in you retaining your job. So remember, it's not a rush to finish your job. Okay, just get it done properly. Make sure you do a good job. All right, guys, thank you very much. That was our lesson for Wednesday. Make sure you do this. Watch CNN News 10, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
See you guys tomorrow.
See you guys.
Bye-bye. And we're good. Oh, no, we're not. We're still here. Bye.